Check, check, check. Check 212. Boxing people, what's up? Check, check, check 212. Boxing people, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I'm building. Teo versus Shakur 3 days away. Wanted to quickly chat about the content that was dropped today. Angry Grouch. What do we think, everyone? What do we think 3 days away? How many more predictions can you hear? I'm just going to go live for about an hour. Maybe 2 if anybody wants to jump on the panel, but just going to cover some of the content that was released. What we think? What are we thinking? Boom. There we go. So Teo and Shakur did run into each other. I'll say both of them are starting to, their cheekbones are starting to be more visible. Teo and Shakur, they're losing the weight. This is fight week and they're getting down those last couple of pounds, but I think with Teo it's more noticeable. Cheekbones are showing.
Go on your ward. Go on your ward.
I bought this. Listen. I bought disinfectant.
It was supposed to be only you.
I bought disinfectant for gravitis and holitis.
I heard they got you on the side.
Gravitis or holitis. I bought disinfectant for that. Okay.
I love you.
The son is you still here. That's the problem.
That was the entrance of Teo and his dad, Teofimo Sr. So funny. Let's get the link up in the chat if anybody who's wanting to join. Jump on the panel. Boxing people. Let's watch this once more. I'm gonna wait for some more people to jump in, but just some thoughts that I've had today thinking about the fight. Can't wait for it to happen. I want to stop talking about it. I think there's so many people that are going to be wrong. It's impossible to know how the fight's going to go down exactly, but some people feel very passionate on how they think the fight's going to play out. So some thoughts. I kind of want the fight to happen. I want to stop thinking about it so much. I'm so excited, but let's see what else. What else? Here we go. All right, it's better. What else can we take away from sort of the interviews that came out today? And that's the point of this live. Let's see if I can find some more stuff today from the Ring Magazine live on YouTube. Teo versus Shakur, 3 days away. What can we take from the interviews? What can we take? That's what we're going to find out. Let's try to recently uploaded. What's this? Teofimo. Is this recent? Is this recent? There's no way that was today. That's clickbait, yeah. But there was some interviews that came out today, and I'm having a tough time finding them right now, but bear with me as I pull them up. I'm excited for the scrap. Both of their cheekbones are showing they're losing weight now that it's fight week. Dang, why am I having a tough time finding it on the actual YouTube page? There's been no build-up, no behind the scenes full access type of episode from the promotion, as I'm scraping to get some content to talk about. It's more of boxing media that's pushing out the videos right now. Interviews of other fighters asking what their take is. But dang. Oh, maybe I spelled that wrong. Teo versus Shakur. Like Tupac Shakur. Man. Let's see. Ian, what's up?
What's the deal?
What's the deal? Just trying to cover any last content that was released today. You see anything recently come out?
No,
Listen.
I did see this video that you was just playing. I did see that though.
Oh, you seen this right here? How money?
So I just want to ask you, like, how do you got Teo winning if you think it's gonna be a draw? Like, I don't get it.
Wait, let me try to get smoke in here. I just say that to be silly, yeah, and
But you want Teo to win, basically.
I want Teo to win. It's a gut feeling. I can't help it, Can't help it. It's not a Latino thing. It's more of an underdog thing, Yayan.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Teo being an underdog is kind of crazy.
And stylistically, I won't go there with you right now because I know we had that talk on Marco's Boxing about the entertaining style, but
yeah, I mean,
I did hear that Turkey is gonna want Devin Haney to fight the winner, and that Bill Haney and Devin are at the fight. So
I think I think that's a good thing. I don't know if Shakur is ready to go to 47. So if I know Teal is though, so if he wins, that's another big fight he could just go into if he wins.
Smoke, what's up?
Same old shit. What's good with you?
Just
Go ahead.
yeah, and you have something to say?
Now I was gonna say like the entertaining thing. Like I think again, like I said, I think Teal can be exciting, but lately, like his last like what 6, 7 fights, I don't find that exciting per se. That's all I'm saying. I think he can be exciting though.
One thing that I'm taking from the content that was dropped today, this was
It's insane.
Do you think you've kind of been on this collision course for a while now?
right here. You can see that they're cutting weight. I mean, even Shakur has a sharper jawline right now.
He's kind of seen it coming for a little while. Have you not kind of seen it coming the same way he has?
Can you see it that they're a little bit skinny?
Yeah, I think Teal ready to go to 47 after this fight.
Really? Yeah.
Can't stay
Yeah, I
down
haven't seen it the
forever,
way
man.
he has. I think he wants this. Like, I think he knows my position, but he like wants this. Like, but like not the type of want that is a good want. It's the type of want that's like
Envious?
a man for power.
All right, brother. My last one. I heard you on a.
That's scary.
What's he talking about? What's Teo talking about here? Does Shakur want what Teo has?
Yeah.
Is he envious? Is that what he's saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Well, it's
that's
a
what
fight
he's
game,
saying.
right? It should be scary.
No, not the fight. The person. See, you always could figure out the strength of a person or a man, the strength of a man with power. What does he do with power? See me? I let it go.
You've learned to let
I
it
don't
go.
want power. When we fight, I'm gonna fuck you up. Excuse my.
All right. Let's go, Teo. Let's
you been wanting Tio to say something because Shakur been doing all these interviews.
Showing too much respect.
During.
Showing too much respect.
I didn't watch when the whatchalls got into it. The teams got into it. I ain't watched that shit yet.
Oh, was that today? Was that real?
Mm-hmm.
There was a scuffle?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a scuffle. It was just like they just ran into each other and they had some words.
Who is this? Who are these guys? Who's this right here?
That's Shakur's trainer.
That's Shakur's trainer. That's Wiley Moses right there.
I'm pretty sure that's Teo's dad, I think.
That's Teo's dad, yes.
Yeah.
And who is this guy?
I think that might be his cousin.
Oh, that's Teo. That's Teo walking in.
Oh yeah, that's Teo walking with the bandana on.
But yeah, even I'm gonna try to find another picture of Shakur, but it's showing on his face too that he's losing the weight to get down to 40.
Man, them dudes is not little, man. Them dudes can go to 47 easy. Turk ain't hearing that.
Interesting what Marco said on the boxing voice. Go ahead, Smoke.
Turk ain't hearing that going back to 35 shit if Shakur win. You taking your ass up to 47. Ooh, excuse me. That's what you gonna do. You say you like it, we gonna see.
Yo, I don't know where they're gonna fight in between 140 and 147 if Devin Haney, because I don't think Devin Haney can go back to 140. No way.
Shakur got to go to 47.
Damn, that's boss shit if he does.
That's the one that you was the one running your mouth talking about some you go up there.
And you're at that age. If you can beat Teo, you don't need a tune-up. Go straight to Devin Haney. This tune-up that with Tyson Fury on Netflix, I think it's a shame. But anyways, not to be distracted. The winner is going to get Devin Haney. That's a firefight. I'm happy that these fighters are actually risking their finally. They know that they're going to get paid, so it's worth it. You know, Turkey probably has a deal like, if you lose, don't worry, I'm still going to not drop your pay significantly. Devin Haney signed a multi-fight deal with Turkey. The winner gets Debo Devin Haney. Let's go. Which one is the more interesting matchup, Shakur versus Devin Haney or Teo versus Devin Haney? They both have history. Which one would you guys like to see?
Me personally, just skill for skill, I'd rather see Devin
Shakur.
versus Shakur. But I think both fights should happen. Whether Teal loses or not, I think both fights should happen. Or Shakur loses.
Shakur Devin, angry skips. That's what you want to see. That's what I want to see too, man. I want Devin Haney to get as big as possible because, excuse me, he is from Northern California. He's the only fighter to bring a fight to the Bay Area, like at a big scale. Other than Andre Ward, the last person to do it is Andre Ward. Think about that time. If you're a fan in the Bay Area, Northern California, and you have to drive down to Southern California, make trips to Vegas, New York, that's sometimes you just want to be able to pull up to a fight. So him fighting Rigas Progress in 2023, that's the last time. So Devin Haney, the bigger you get, the more I'm going to support you because I want those big fights to come eventually back to the Bay Area. If he fights, is his name Lewis Crocker? Something Crocker. If he fights him, I've heard rumblings about coming back to Chase Center. So, you know, when I went to that Devin Haney fight, I'd never seen that sort of culture in San Francisco. It's like San Francisco is predominantly techie people, but when Devin fought, he brought the hood out. I'm not even being dramatic. There was people rolling up, smoking blunts in the stadium. There was people playing dice in the bathrooms. It was like a car show outside. People it was straight up black culture, and you rarely see that sort of in the city anymore. I mean, it's too expensive, right? So most people, yeah. See, Mo Brains was there. It was a straight up party, and like
You
I went
said
with my
versus
best
Regis?
Regis. I'm telling you,
Okay.
it was like baby Atlanta. I'm telling you, car shows, bunch of nice outfits. It was awesome, bro. It was awesome. Culture showed up, and Devin Haney brought that out. So, yeah, I'm a fan.
You know, imagine a big fight. You know, a Teal or Shakur, that'd be dope for him.
Oh, you know what I think? I think about how Tank draws. Tank brings them out. You know,
Yeah.
Tank shit must be a fucking party. Thank you, Bubble Smash.
Oh yeah, when he fought what's that guy? The 1/3, I forgot the guy name.
Pedraza.
He no. The I think he was a Dominican dude. He fought him in DC. Yeah, I remember like people was talking about like how many like people came up for that.
That's a fact. Like when they pan the camera, at Tank's stuff, like he is black culture. Like, people follow him and they support him. They fuck with him. I think it's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, when seeing it in person, when I rarely get to see it, is cool. So, shout out Josue. Can Devin sell out Chase Center fighting Pac-Man? Absolutely. Are you fucking kidding me? The Filipinos that are here, like that's next to Canelo's fan base that I've felt personally hearing. California is Pacquiao. Pacquiao brings him out. Pacquiao brings the Japanese people out. I don't know. There's like Filipino-Japanese connection somehow. But yeah, Devin Haney, when he fought Regis, he sold out the Chase Center. They had to open up extra seats last minute. It's 19,000 people. That's successful. Black people crossed the bridge to see Devin. That's funny because Oakland is just across the bridge from San Francisco, and that's what Mo's referencing here.
They crossed the bridge.
They crossed the bridge.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So let's say
But,
your dream. Let me ask you this, Alfonso, not to cut you off. Say your dream come true and T.O. beats Shakur and he fights Devin. Who would you favor in that matchup?
Devin versus Shakur.
No, Teo.
Well, I have to think about it, but I think I'll go. Damn, I don't know yet. Honestly.
Me personally, I don't know. I think Devin.
Let the fight play out this weekend.
Well, I think honestly, because I don't see Shakur fighting and Devin at 147. So I think Teo should get the fight regardless. Because it's not like unless he gets like brutally knocked out by Shakur, which that's probably not gonna happen.
I would love to see Devin Haney versus Shakur. That would be a fucking firefight.
Yeah. But I think if Teo goes to 47, maybe a tune-up or something like that, and then fight Devin. I think he should get the Devin fight regardless.
Bobo says, "Don't like all this weight jumping, huh?" Well, we'll see how Shakur looks like.
Bobo's, the only reason they jumping is because they already too big for the damn weight they in. That's truthfully honest with you.
I kind of agree with that. Like, if Shakur beats Teo at 140, I don't see the point of going to 47 immediately.
If the Turk say I want you to fight Devin Haney, that goes your damn reason right there.
Yeah, me too. Dream matchup that I can see brewing up is Devin Haney versus Boots. Fuck it, if Virgil's not going to fight him, Devin Haney, go up there and take care of him.
It's not a bad fight.
I'm starting not to like Boots because of the amount of time, and Virgil both. I have to say to hold them both accountable. Whether it's boxing politics that's getting in the way, I'm starting not to like the amount of time that Boots is taking to fight a super fight. If he's going to fight another Eastern European, it's just like, we want to see you in America, man. We want to build you up, like we've been trying to. When you get hatred, this sort of hatred that you feel on the internet, I mean, that's because people want to prop you up, or you're doing something, we're talking about you. But anyways, Devin Haney versus Boots. Who do you favor in that matchup?
Oh man, listen, tell you something real.
At 154.
I like Devin, but that's a 168 pounder that you about to damn trying to fight, boy. That's a real big guy, and he moved just like you. That's a real big guy. I wouldn't give Devin much of a chance in that one.
Damn, not much of a chance. Devin versus.
Hell no. Not at where Boots at a comfortable weight class. He ain't got to cut no weight. Ain't no damn rehydration restriction. So, like, I mean, Boots probably gonna be 170 pounds going into them damn fights. I don't think so, Dad.
Yeah,
that's after one day.
I don't know. That's a good
Bubba says, I doubt Haney would move up anytime soon. Hey, man, I think he's growing into his body. He looked good at 147. Boots.
Yeah, I think he stays there for at least like 3-4 more fights.
You better stay there.
Smoke, do you like Bill? Let me ask you guys. Do you guys like Bill Haney?
I do, me personally.
Oh man, Bill's an asshole, but I think I just got tired of him for a second. Like, yo, Bill, it's enough of you.
I want to share this on the screen here.
I think personally, Bill is good for boxing. Me personally.
I want to share this, and then I want to give you guys my thoughts on how he's transformed the landscape for me as coming up in boxing. You know, I have a fighter and potentially want to manage fighters in the future. He's awesome.
News. The world is cold. New York is cold, and it just got colder. Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez Saturday night in the Garden is a hell of a fight. Turkey, the commissioner of boxing, the true commissioner of boxing that has dispelled any narrative that the big fights couldn't happen, has did the unthinkable and brought in Debo, Devin the Dream Haney for the live fight broadcast. And both of you is on the list.
Okay, let's go. You heard it. They're both on the list. Teo and Shakur.
That though was a good run.
They not gonna fight.
Both of them. So somebody need to
So Devin Haney gonna be at the Garden. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
The fuck? Whoop-de-doo. Like, okay.
No, you put yourself in the front of the camera. You know, if you don't have a fight lined up, let's go.
Hold on, just like when Benavidez was at Canelo's fight, he was trying to tell him to come in the ring and all that type of stuff. I think that David should have did it. So I get what Haney's trying to do.
Devin Haney's gonna be at the Garden. He wants the smoke. He wants the winner. Either fight is a fucking fight. Even
I
the
agree.
fighter who loses is a great fight.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no more Turkey's sort of changing boxing. These fighters are willing to risk their own for the paycheck. I'm happy that's happening. I can sort of feel that happening in boxing.
Yeah, you risking it for a nice payday.
Actually, I had this thought. Bobos, salute, Josue Parlay, ready. Had this thought about just championship fights are being so favored or one-sided. The fact that we're going to see closer to 50-50 fights, even this matchup, even though Shakur's going up and he's a 3-1 favorite, that's considered pretty favorable, but I think this is a 50-50 matchup.
I agree.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, this point that I'm trying to get across here is, for the last 10 years that I've been a boxing fan, championship fights have been one-sided, and you can kind of tell who's set up to win, and Turkey can change all of that. The money, not Turkey. Money talks.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I've been saying this for years. I always thought, well, I ain't gonna lie. I think Devin, like when he was at 35 and Shakur's at 30, I always wanted them to fight, but I think Teo matches a lot of Shakur's skills. And he could, what's it called? Capitalize on like a lot of Shakur's weaknesses.
Yeah, a lot of people don't see that.
Yeah. And then that's the same thing. It's like the same thing with Shakur. He can capitalize on a lot of Teo's weaknesses. So that's why I think it's a 50-50.
Oh, they
What do we
finally
think
caught that?
Yeah,
they
got him.
Finally caught that little. I don't know how hard it is to catch a guy that look like that, but hey. I just don't understand this shit.
He fitted with all the middle schoolers.
Hey.
Let's see what the top comments on Reddit are. His career is over now. We'll get a fair amount of time for this, although possibly not. He's a multimillionaire.
Oh, let's see. Look, you contradict yourself in your own goddamn comment. Like, people is stupid as shit.
He'll find with Zofa.
That sound with Zofa. Like, you don't even know the damn name. Oh, can't even spell. Zofa. Zufa.
He'll retire before he sides with Zufa. Something tells me maybe not be very financially responsible, and those millions will not last very long. Hey, if anything, this can be treated as a good thing, right? Because what's it called? Tang's going to need some money to get out of this. So he's going to need to take a fight coming out. We might get a 50-50 fight, Smoke. We might get a 50-50.
I don't care. The boy keep fucking up with these damn broads. I mean, I can't act like I don't know guys that do that same shit, but not at this. Well, I can't say that. Anyway, yeah, at this level, when you at this high profile, yeah. So, but when you go to trial, everything come out in the paperwork. Show me the videotape. I'm tired of hearing about this shit.
Right.
Right. Show me the videotape. I want to show me the paperwork. I'm like, White 100. Where the paperwork at? Outside of that, I don't care. Like if he's on the shelf, That's on him.
Okay, attempted kidnapping charges are usually pretty heavy. That's just to scare him into pleading out. Plus, no jail can hold this guy. He's too small. Fits between the bars.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh shit! Small in stature, but even smaller in mind. Just a pathetic little man. And this is coming from someone who's 5'5". Plus, he was on probation while this happened, and he's a repeat offender, but he's cooked.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, officials stated the lead detective obtained and reviewed video footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statements. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is going on, Tank?
That's how he got locked up.
Tank, what the fuck is going on?
They
Yeah,
saw
dude.
the tape. I want to see the tape.
So here's a comment. Yeah, little dude is cooked. Another boxer who couldn't grow the fuck up and be a man. Tank not only failed his fans and the young boxers who looked up to him, but he failed himself. Boxing doesn't need children like him. Damn, it's pretty harsh take. Let's see what happens after the fact, right? After the dust is settled. I mean, it's not a good look in general just to get arrested after being put blast.
Allegedly, he's been on the run for weeks, going into months now. Like this motherfucker El Chapo, he's so elusive. All right. He stayed in Florida, he stayed in Miami. Like this motherfucker, not like he was in South Dakota.
On one hand, he's rich. On the other, his assault happened in front of an entire establishment full of witnesses. I'd say he's staying in the slammer until he's too old for anything older, other than exhibitions. Excuse me. Damn. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tank is gonna come out of jail, and he's gonna need money. So
I want you to think about this. There were so many witnesses that they couldn't have any, that they needed the videos.
Downfall is crazy. Could have been an all-time great, but had he locked in, hey, he still can be an all-time great.
Never cared about that, man. He wanted the biggest check.
Yeah, he never really cared about that.
He's a bounty hunter. Not even. He's a mercenary. He there for the bread.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, you can get some good insight from reading some of the comments. People do have some history with battling these sorts of issues and legal battles. So I'm going to wait till the dust to settle with this situation. But Smoke,
all right, man.
You don't.
You be all right, man. Yo, hey, listen. I come from that, like me again. I got my brother over here again with me. We just come from that era, man, where you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. And why do I care? I'm struggling to pay my bills. He got millions of dollars. He ain't worried about shit. He about to get a bail. He about to get a bail, bond out, and be good. Word. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Lance?
12 degrees. I don't give a damn about Tank legal troubles. When he get in the ring and fight somebody, that's when I care about it.
What's up, Lance? How we doing? Boxing Talk 3 days away from Christmas, 3 days away from the World Cup.
Fun truck. I didn't care about when all the Devin Haney, Young Thug. I looked at it and like it was funny, but I didn't judge Devin on that. I ain't judge T.O. on the shit with here. I don't judge Charlo when it come to that. Messing with like women is the downfall of just about all men. Or what is it? 60%,
oh shit!
60% of men in 60% of men in damn prison is dead because of a woman. So I don't. It'll happen.
You can put the blame on me. We got 18 fun truckers up in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the show.
If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. If it did, hey, bro, whatever happens to you, you got to deal with it. If not, go get you a librarian or one of them girls that work at
they can't, man. These guys don't know any better. You know, it's so interesting when you see these fighters choose the type of women that they want to be with. It's like these fighters are brain dead, man. They have no personality. The first woman that gives them any sort of attention that thinks that that the woman's actually with a boxer, professional athlete because their genuine personality, they deceive them. And I don't know, they as in women, but generalizing here. Yeah, man, boxers are robots, bro. At a certain point, like
A lot of these
very
athletes are, man. Look,
they don't
look
have
at this
personalities.
one.
They don't have personalities.
NBA too. You think like man, Zion Williams. Look what Zion Williamson keep getting with, and like stop it, bro. Like you should not be doing that, bro. Come on, man. Come on. And she done messed up her body. Her body looked disfigured, but she keep making clout off of you. Anthony Edwards, what did you do? Just because you could jump in the DMs and you could get her over there. Now look what that cost you. She
So I'm
won't
going to
shut
cover
up.
this a little bit more. Gervonta Tank Davis is in police custody 2 weeks after officials put out a warrant for his arrest over domestic violence allegations.
So that means he went on vacation while they was looking for him.
U.S. Marshals were involved in the search for the undefeated boxer. This should be defeated, man. This should stay defeated boxer.
If he was smart, he would have just turned himself in. And
He was on vacation, you know. He was out there in Barbados. Bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying it'll probably be over by now if he would just turn himself in.
So they called him today, right?
But the circumstances surrounding how he was ultimately tracked down remain unclear at this time. As we previously reported, authorities in the 305 announced on January 14th, the 31-year-old was wanted on 3 charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. This is not good stuff here. If you're a Tank fan, you're not going to see him for a while.
He about to get a bail. He about to get man. He gonna get a bail.
They about to bail him out.
He gonna bail out. I mean,
Dwayne, little bro, fun truck.
Been in there for a few months. If they try to hold him, he's gonna end up getting a bail.
Dwayne, what's up? Thank you for supporting the show. Hit the like. Dwayne, you gotta send some footage, bro. We gotta watch some of your footage before you call me little bro. Because you know, I'll be nice to you, but audio good. Okay. Thank you for the support, Dwayne. It's all love. But don't call me little bro. You send some footage in. Let me critique some of your boxing. Officials said it all stemmed from an alleged incident with a woman at a local gentleman club. So this is a strip club. This happened at a strip club. This incident between Tank and Dwayne.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was like a VIP bottle girl. It was like she like a bartender or something like that. In the VIP part of the damn club. Not like
the woman who claimed she had an intimate relationship with Tank for 5 months said the boxer approached her while she was working at the establishment around 4:15 a.m. What are you doing at 4:15 in the morning? What the fuck? Is it an East Coast thing to be up that late, man?
Oh,
because like, all right,
not anymore. Not once you get in your 30s. If you ain't trapping, hell no, you ain't supposed to be up that damn. Unless you running and training. I doubt he was running by the club and said, "Let me go get this bitch." I doubt that's what he was doing. I doubt that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, check the around 4:15 a.m. in late October.
He left the house and went there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The woman said he grabbed her by the back of her head, pulling her by the hair with one hand and by her throat with another. And if this is true that there's people at the strip club, quote unquote, establishment that had seen this,
that's bad
corroborating all of these state accusations. Yeah,
no, I don't
jail,
think it was
bro.
any
2
witnesses.
years.
I think they needed to take.
No. This Reddit post that I just had up. Someone said that there was hundreds of people that watched this, like at the establishment, but I'm not sure if that's true. We'll figure this out.
Hell no, ain't nobody. Man, they would have been locked them up for this shit. When they saw the cops, tape, it was a wrap.
Hang on 1 second. She told cops that Gervonta forcefully escorted her down a stairway and to the parking garage, all while he maintained a grip on the back of her head. Once in the parking area, she and Davis then released her, and she ran toward her coworkers for safety. The woman, who cops would not identify, then went to a local station 2 days later to report it. So she did it within 2 days. Officials stated the lead detective obtained and reviewed footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. So they have video footage. That's what you're saying.
That's when they issued the warrant. See, what I'm saying is, I don't want to work with any of them damn people there. And all the people that was there, they saw that motherfucker yank my little ass like and take me down, like snatch me from a section, down the stairway, through the kitchen, out to the parking lot. And none of y'all see him do that to me. It was just, I was just tripping, right? It was nobody. It was I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking funny, like somebody choking me on the way out. Like, y'all ain't see none of that. Like,
Whoa, check this out. Prior to the arrest, Davis was also sued by the woman on Halloween over the same altercation. So this is the second lawsuit about the same altercation?
no, this is the woman that cost them the Jake Paul fight. Now it's a criminal charge that she putting out.
Okay.
First, it was a civil. He ain't pay it. He ain't pay her, you know what I'm saying? So now she went criminal.
This alleged assault derailed Tank's fight against Jake Paul, which was
Yeah.
set to take place in November after the accusations came to light. Paul, most valuable MVP, called it off. Yeah, why would you want to do business with Tank after that, man? It's
I'm
like, if
truthfully
there's
honest,
this is
she
the part
owns-
that, check this out, Smokey. This is what you said in the beginning of the stream. Drop the footage.
Drop the footage. Hey, you know what though? I'll be truthfully honest with you. The way that she played it, she went civil first instead of criminal. If you was gonna wait, you should have waited till after the damn fight. The check was gonna be crazy. You tripping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You ain't even play it right. You stupid. You still gonna be a bottle girl the rest of your damn life.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? You could have got off like a fat rat with like the white girl on Shannon Sharp. You supposed to wait till the bread hit. The check hit. Hey, I'm gonna drop this video if you don't give me such and such. Then you apply pressure. You wait for now. You got to pay his regular money. Now, look what you just missed out on.
Wow.
$60-70 million. You could have at least got about 15 out of him for what he did to you if he did that to you.
How long before he fights again?
I don't know, man. Like the way that he move and then PBC move and how they need him. Depending on how they let this rock, I don't know. Word. I don't even know where this dude mental is at. I've been said that a minute ago. Like he don't. Ever since he left Florida, it was like a reason for that. And ever since then, it just ain't. Then he back and forth with Calvin. It just ain't the same.
Yeah, and how dare you? Mexican boxing is number one. Bobos is big supporter of the channel. Let's go. Yeah, and dropping comments on the panel as well. Yeah, Bill Haney is trying to set up the fight between either. He said both of them were on the list. That's what you want to hear.
You got 10 people on that list.
Big fights being made. You have to
10
respect
people on that
everything.
list. I don't think you're gonna get everybody on that list, though. I'll tell you that. I don't think he'll get everyone on that list.
But little media, I'm trying to like scrape together some content to talk about. But
who would he fight
little
though? Just to say that, just to bring it up, who would he fight though? Fighting Shakur, you bringing Shakur to 47? Shakur was talking about he want a rehydration clause. We fight you at 47.
Bill Haney, some other thoughts that I have of him. He created a way for someone like me, again, who's thinking of managing and promoting fighters in the future. You can do it on your own. You can sort of create the narrative yourself on your own. But there's one thing that you have to have, and it's the it factor. Bill Haney can talk his ass off in front of a camera. He's on all the time. Hardly ever do I see him not want to be in front of a camera. Any moment that he can, he'll soak it up, try to promote his son. CT, what's up? CT. Remember, if you're tuning in, Fun Truckers, smash the like, subscribe to the show, show some support. Again, I'm having to dig through YouTube in order to find some of this content. This promotional company has not been doing such a good job. We're getting a press conference tomorrow, weigh-ins on Friday, fucking fight on Saturday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz co-main event. Carlos Adames, after being put on the shelf, after losing or getting robbed to Hamza Shiraz, Carlos Adames is back. All right. Trying to, yeah, man. Might be a short live today. We're going to have HLD jump in the chat, send some links. HLD's getting ready to take off to New York. Washington, shout out if you're listening. The joy of boxing. Shout out if you're listening. I know that you guys are going to go to the fight. Washington and HLD said they were going to call into the show after the fight. I'm going to be going live here Saturday, so if you guys are going to be wanting to watch it with someone, make sure to tune in to the Fun Truck Show, and we're going to watch Teo versus Shakur, watch along. I'll be dialed in for that one. Mick is going to be joining me. I've locked him in for exclusive watch along, little mixture. Maybe I'll bring one more panelist on. But yeah, I'd like for you guys to support the channel this Saturday by watching the watch along with me. Washington and hell yeah, Yayan. Washington and HLD are looking to call in. I said, yo, give me 5 minutes, even if you guys just call in and let me know what the vibe was like at the fight. We can have an exclusive. Saturday's boxing Super Bowl, absolutely. And the Xander fight, we haven't even talked about the Xander fight. Xander is stopping Abbas Baru in 6 to 8 rounds. Official prediction. From what I've tried searching, it's been difficult to find Abbas Baru's amateur background. And I don't think he's nearly at the level of Xander. And actually, the more that you dig, the guy that Abbas Baru lost to, I know that it was early in his career. The guy that he had lost to is not that good of a fighter. And when I'm studying the fight as a boxing coach, I don't think that they're nearly on the same level. That is not to say that Abbas Baru is completely out of the fight. He definitely has a professional style where he comes in chunking him, and he's in your face throwing hooks, and he's there all night. You can guarantee that. But Abbas Baru does not have the feet, indoor speed, amateur background experience to be on the same level of Xander, and I think that a stoppage is going to be our what's going to be going down. So that fight is happening around the co-main event time with Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz. HLD informed me yesterday that this official start time for the Xander fight was pulled back an hour. $80 for a foot race, Marty Mon says. Marty, $80 for a foot race. He's referencing the pay-per-view cost for the fight with Shakur and Teofimo Lopez, man. I really hope not. We don't need that negative stigma in boxing. Give us what we're paying for. Oh, shoot, man. You don't want to leave a bad taste in everyone's mouth who, again, I'm building this fight up. I'm hoping to spread the word, watch along with you guys, and I want to be fulfilled at the end of the night. I know that the outcome of Shakur boxing his ass off for 12 rounds is highly likely. He can put a boxing clinic on. He may not want to engage with Teofimo Lopez because of the power. that is highly likely, and I'm aware of that. But I would like to be entertained, and I would like to walk away with like, fuck, I can't believe that I just watched Canelo versus Triple G. Mo was on Marco's boxing panel earlier, and I was just telling him how I felt the goosebumps after watching Canelo versus Triple G, the second fight. Man, watching them chunk
Yeah,
it,
that was a great fight.
hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. You walk away just like with so much awe. Older that I get, and the more that I'm studying these fights, and especially 50-50 fights, is the bravery between these men. Well, the bravery, challenging themselves. You often hear Devin Haney say that he's wanting to challenge himself to be that number one fighter, and he said it before the Ryan Garcia. He's been saying it, and I think he says it to remind himself that in order to know that you're that guy, you have to fight the best motherfuckers. So who is that best guy? CT says he can put on a boxing snooze fest. I hope that's not the case, CT. Another fun trucker that's going to the show. CT, if you want to call in, if you got 5 minutes for me after the fight, just give me your initial thoughts. I hope that Teal wins and you're in a good mood. You and your lady have a good time out there in New York. HLD's packing the bags to head up to New York right now. Clarissa, who timed me out for what? Oh shit, that's messed up. Clarissa. Bulbous. Oh, Bulbous, you can't be doing that, bro. My bad. Clarissa. If someone's getting timed out, I don't like that. So I'll take care of that in intermission. Man, I would love to go to that fight, but I'll be watching it from home where I'll be comfortable. I'm gonna put it up on the big screen, and I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view. I'm not gonna stream this one. This is gonna be the first time that I pay for a fight since, drumroll, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, 4/20, 2023. 2024, excuse me. That's when in 2024. That's when Ryan versus Devin Haney took place. That's the last time that I paid for a fight. Can you believe that?
That's why. No, but no, I feel you, man. Because a lot of them, if we just keeping it real, a lot of cars don't, worth it.
Clarissa, sorry you got timed out. Do you have a wrench, Ryan? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do.
If you can unmute her.
She's just commenting, so she's on timed out. So
Okay.
Good. Yeah, if I was
Sway, I'm not gonna take. Well, I gotta have a chat with Bulbos. He can't be timing people. That's not cool.
Damn. Hey, both funny.
Well,
hey, but
we're gonna settle a lot of debates on Saturday.
Sure.
You know, my favorite thing in the world is watching a boxing fight on Saturday with a loved one, with my dad, and my best friend. Now I'll be going live here with y'all, so that brings me to my next point. The second favorite thing that I like to do is talk about boxing. And so that's what we do. We chop it up here on the Fun Truck Show, boxing talk all day. Yayan, any thoughts?
Yeah. And I want to get my my final prediction. But yeah, I think this fight is one for the ages. I think whoever wins. And I've been saying this. I think they're gonna be the leader of the new school. Not necessarily like the face of boxing, but I think they're gonna be that example of the next generation of boxers. But my final prediction, Shakur Stevenson, unanimous decision. I think the fight starts out very competitive. I say like the first like 4 or 5 rounds, and then I think Shakur just makes an adjustment and cruises to a UD.
Whoa, Mo says last fight I paid for was Canelo versus Triple G3, I think. Fun Truck. We already planning same carne asada Saturday. Hell yeah. I'm taking a half day at work. Super Bowl, baby. I want to see Xander do his thing against a Boss Brew. I want to I want to see some high level action. Let's go.
Yeah, that fight. I
boxing.
forgot about that fight too, and that's pretty much like when Shakur and Teo will be fighting. So it's gonna be hard to watch both. But
Clarissa says, I'm going for Shakur, but I think Teal will edge it out. What? You think Teal will edge it out?
I mean, I can see it. I mean, it's that close to a fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, we have. Don't delete messages or time people out just because you don't agree, unless someone's being disrespectful towards someone. Because I really don't have no tolerance for disrespect. Actually, the mantra of the channel is everyone's welcome here, and as long as you come with respect. So that's the theme of the show. I'm getting snacks, beer, wings ready for Saturday. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
fucking
I'm gonna keep it right.
go.
Like big fights like these, I usually watch by myself, but I'm gonna be here. With my
Hey,
guys
yeah, for sure. So thank you for the
and
support.
ladies. Shout out to Clarissa.
Shout out Clarissa, Jackie, if you're listening, and everyone who's supporting all the fun truckers. Man, fucking can't wait.
Yeah, just being a Shakur fan too. I always, this is like first super big fight, so I'm excited for that alone. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it just lives up to the hype.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Shakur's moment here.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
if he fights Devin Haney at 47, he'll be an underdog.
yeah, for sure.
That's the fight. Prove it to me, Shakur. You'll go down as an all-time great if you can go up, be the underdog, and beat Devin Haney.
No, yeah,
Come do it in the Bay Area, from New Jersey to the Bay Area. Let's get it done. I'd like that.
that would be crazy.
Fucking amazing. That would be amazing.
Well, how about this? What if Teal, loses to Shakur and then goes up to 47 to beat Devin Haney? That would be
I
crazy
think
too.
unless if it's 8-4, either way, one of them's going to take a loss, but I don't think they lose. I think they get big fights in their next fight,
I
and they're
agree.
making millions of dollars in their next fight, as long as they don't get shut out. Errol Spence is, as long as if what happened to Errol Spence doesn't happen, both of these guys will make $10 million in their next fight. I'm going Josh Kelly money line, Zaya's decision, and Teo decision. Hey, what does that parlay come out to be if you put $100 on that? Man, I wish betting was legal in California, but at the same time, I think that's what makes me even more of a boxing purist, because I don't get tied into the betting aspect of it. I can just kind of watch the fight and enjoy it, not really care.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
But there's certain times where your heart gets in the way as a fan, man. And like Martin Bacoli is a perfect example. After he beat Jared Anderson, I jumped on the Martin Bacoli train, and when he flew to Saudi Arabia with 30 hours notice or whatever, getting off the plane 4 hours later, you're fighting with the same trunks that you fought with in your last fight, out of shape. I was pulling for Martin Bacoli. I love underdogs. Him getting knocked out by Joseph Parker. Shit, that Saturday, it sucked for me. Like, I don't even know who was there was a big fight after that. I think Tyson Fury, or can you remember who was on the card? But there was a big fight. But at that point, man, I was just defeated. There's certain fighters like that in the sport get me like that. Canelo, of course, losing to Crawford. And the opposite of that, there's sometimes where I'm pleasantly surprised with what happens, like with Gary Antoine Russell beating Rayo. I did not expect that at all.
Well, you had Rayo in that fight.
No, I didn't have anyone. I just liked watching it.
Me neither.
Jumping on.
I didn't have a set pick, but
One thing that I'm noticing more about myself right now is that the more that I'm on boxing panels, I'm making predictions, and they're kind of coming back to me after the fact. And I don't know, sometimes I'd rather not pick a fight, as maybe that's why Marco's 50-50 half of the time.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like with me, I try to only make firm picks on fighters that I know. That's why I can make a calculated pick with Teo and Shakur, because I both know, what I'm saying, know them very well, if that makes sense. But like with Riot when Gary Antoine Russell, I seen a lot of their fights, but I would have to really like take a deep, dive into their career and all that type of stuff. So
Brian
yeah,
Hernandez
I agree with
Henderson,
that.
excuse me, says Shakur got this. You and Yayan
Yeah.
and lots
I,
of
and I just want to say
others.
this too. When
Hey,
when Shakur,
is this guy got a fun truck in his in his avatar?
that's funny.
Or is it, no, that's a car. That's a car, not a truck.
But I just want to say like, and this is the last thing I say because I gotta bounce in a minute. But it's funny how Shakur's the favorite now and all this type of stuff. When like a year or two ago, nobody liked this dude. He was boring. He ran versus Dale Santos, and I was like this dude only fan. But it's kind of funny to see now how like you know he's the favorite over a lineal champion. So that's funny to me.
Yeah, Shakur's been propped up as being the number one pound for pounder, number one pound for pound fighter. It seems like he's got that sort of appeal to him right now. This aura coming up from 35 to 40 to face the champion. Yet he's the 3-1 favorite. He's looking physically bigger, as we have our Marco boxing correspondent um, at the actual events on fight week, letting us know that Shakur is bigger than Tio. What's going on, HLD? Perfect timing. Yayan's about to jump off, so I'm gonna need another
Yeah,
co-host,
yeah. I was just about to say,
another panelist to chop it up.
peace
Link is in the
everybody,
chat.
peace fun truck. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all around.
Of course. Thanks, Yayan. Yeah.
Of course.
Peace. All right. Yayan was saying that Shakur 1 years ago wasn't being as talked like the great fighter that the aura of that media has him glowing like he's gonna walk over Tio. I'm having some time to describe what the content creators, boxing analysts are having to say. HLD, any recent news?
Nah, man, we delusional, Teal fans. We just crazy like he is, bro. You tell me what has everybody been saying, man? What's the word out there?
Well,
I heard you saying that.
I
Who's saying that he's bigger than Tio? No, that's the word. Where did that come from? Because he wears teenage clothes, or
oh, Marco said he went to the to some event and he got to see them in person yesterday, and he said that he thinks Shakur is looking bigger.
okay,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
okay.
But yeah, man, I've been trying to scrape together some content to cover. Might be a short live today, but it's just like they did a couple interviews today.
They're running a
And the
few.
press
They did the media run today. There's one that came out by Ring Magazine like maybe about an hour ago with Shakur, and probably Teal's coming out soon. Shakur stops, bro. You crazy. This is the biggest lights for this young man, and the first time in his life that he knows he could lose. For the first time in his professional career.
I can't wait, man. Tomorrow's the press conference, so at least we're gonna have some boxing content to cover there, and then Friday's the weigh-in. We're gonna have some content to cover there as well. Saturday is the Super Bowl.
No, we got a lot of fights on Saturday. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to watch everything. 2 phones or something. I don't know.
So you're gonna be in New York and you're gonna watch the Xander fight on your phone.
I have to, man. And somewhat in part, I almost feel like I should have just gone to Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Yeah,
Would have
I'm
that
not
been
gonna
more
lie.
expensive than New York?
Man, I got so much love for this young man. He's such a cool dude, Xander.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought for Tio.
No, I mean, money wise, it's just it's about the same. It's about the same. tickets would have been cheaper.
Yeah. If
the
HLD, you
event.
can give me 5 minutes of the night of the fight, that'll be cool. But don't worry if you don't. Like, I'm not gonna hold you to it. Just fucking shoot off to the bathroom and be like, "This shit was crazy. There was how many fights? There's gonna be some fights in the crowd."
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, cause yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. There might be with the teams.
Yo, boxing fights like the one that I got to go here, and I've been to the one in Fresno and Stockton. It's rowdy, man. It's a tough crowd. And another thing too, it's like almost everyone in that arena knows how to fight. At least some got some training.
Let me ask you this, but is it rowdy over there for you, based rowdy on getting rowdy because of the fights, or is it rowdy because we're just trying to be macho man and shit?
Yeah, it's more that. More macho-ness, more macho-ness, bravado, puffing to the chest, eyeing each other. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Let's go, though, man. We're a couple days away. We got 19 fun truckers watching the show. Make sure to hit the sub and like. Growing as time goes.
Let me see what we got from the TEO side. I was watching an interview of one of
their
his
cheekbones.
coaches.
I don't know if you noticed this, but the interviews that they did recently, their cheekbones are showing more. That you can tell that they're cutting the weight now.
Oh yeah, actually, the last video that even Jermaine Ortiz put out.
Yeah,
he's in the tub, bro. He's in the tub, man.
Already?
Yes, yeah, he was in the tub, bro, sweating shit out. I think that was like they landed there on Sunday or Monday, and he's in the tub sweating pounds off and shit. So, but I think Shakur is the one who looks like, I saw between both of them. Shakur is the one who looks like he's gonna do a last minute weight cut. Yep.
Yeah, their cheekbones. They're like this. Already sucked in. And this is Wednesday, so tomorrow and Friday are the hardest. Well, tomorrow and Friday morning are the hardest.
Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night is where. And I'm looking at Shakur, bro. You guys got a lot of water weight, man.
I'm gonna spit into the mic here. We have to give more respect for fighters, especially like the ones at TEO that put a show on during the press conference that actually care about giving answers and not just generic responses to the same repetitive questions that the media is putting out, while being dehydrated, starving yourself with the fucking pit in your stomach, and you're angry and irritable. You still have to entertain the media. So tomorrow, I don't know what they do if they take IV, if that's legal, but
it's only legal if you get a medical exemption.
Being in the middle of cutting weight sucks ass.
No, you're crabby like a motherfucker, bro.
You're exactly, and you have to do that, and you have to put a show on to sell the pay-per-view. And promoters expect you to be vibrant as they are drinking a Mexican Coca-Cola. The promoter probably just had a steak and lobster showing up to the presser. And sad, but anyway, so yeah, that's the sort of insight that I would like to share, that these fighters have to go through hell during fight week and also promote. It's difficult.
No, it's extremely difficult. I was listening to one of his coaches, and he has some. What's his name? McKinley. Let me see if I can pull it up here. What's going on? What is it? Josue? Yeah, Josue.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, buddy? Yo, man, but it's gonna be, it's gonna be entertaining, man. Regardless how it all turns out, it's gonna be entertaining. I think the one that is more like we really don't have any info on how it's gonna go down is that Jermaine Ortiz fight. I'm looking at how Keyshawn's mental is, bro, and I really think this kid is on some fragile dazzle mentality coming into this fight. And and I don't know if Ortiz knows how to exploit that. And if he knows how to get under Keyshawn's skin in the ring, like trying to manpower him, manhandle him, push him back, make him look like if he's trying to sun him, that gets into Shakur's skin, and he will overreact and try to do the playback, and I think that's where he can capitalize that on Keyshawn because he's very emotional, very emotional.
Nothing else matters, Tio, unless you win. I mean, Bill Haney came out and says that they're both on the list.
He's on that bullshit.
Like I said earlier in the show, if it's 8-4 in one direction in the favor of Tio or Shakur, they both win because Shakur will get a big fight even if he loses, and so will Tio. I mean, it's almost guaranteed Tio's going to get a big fight after. That's why the pressure's kind of on Shakur, because Tio can lose this fight and still be involved in big fights. And I'm not sure if that's the case with Shakur because he's not naturally a draw to boxing, unless he keeps that and that's just it is what it is.
Hey, did you see how they did like they rated each other? You saw that?
They rated each other a couple weeks ago, right?
No, just today.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Here, let me put it here in the chat so you can see that. They're rating their power, their defense to each other. Let's see real quick. There we go.
Yeah, I'll pull that up in a sec.
There it is.
Thanks. Thank you.
But I don't know, man. I mean, they got everything closed off. Today was closed off. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Couldn't go to the media thing today. It's just like, what the fuck are they doing? They just don't want the fans because I mean, it's gonna be Teal's fans who's gonna be there, and I guess they don't want to make it the moment.
Let's go. Are they staying at the same hotel or are they doing media somewhere at the same time? Because I did get to see some content or video come out where they passed through a hotel lobby.
Yeah, that was for the media itself. No, that's not where they're
okay.
staying.
They're not staying there. Well, you see mutual respect between the trainer of Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Sr., which you love to see. They're about to put.
Yeah, that's his grandfather, Wiley Moses, and Teo Sr. No, they were giving each other shit.
This is all the buildup that goes into a mega fight. I can't get enough like mutual respect. But again, I'm having to scrape all of this content together. It's not being forced to me by a channel or promoter, nor have I seen any. I mean, this is what HLD was talking about this fight not being promoted correctly. I know the press conference is going on tomorrow, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem as big as it should be, right?
No, because I mean, like I said, just the fact alone, just the fact alone that it's not even open to the public. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? Xander Zayas had his shit today open to the public. Media workout. Open to the public. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so they're not doing that for this fight. And then this fight is pay-per-view. So how are you gonna sell pay-per-views if this shit is not? It's like I don't understand the logic. Eddie Hearn explained that shit to me, bro, because I don't know what the fuck they doing. Is it by design? Like I said, because New York is gonna be cheering on Teo. So is it to drown out his crowd and not get Teo more amped up and Shakur get caught with eyes like a deer caught in the headlights? Who knows? That's the way I see it.
Okay, I'm going to share the video that you shared with me in the private chat here. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm going to put the volume up in just a sec.
2.
I can't tell you I ain't
okay, great. Yet.
Jab. 6.
Oh, you got to play from the beginning, though.
Defense. A 7.
6.
Ring IQ. An 8. 7. Footwork. 4. 4. Power. 2.
I can't tell you I ain't been in there with him yet.
Jab. 6.
He got a solid jab, so I'll give him like a 6.
Chin. 3.
I don't look like he got a solid chin on him, so I'll give him a 7.
Oh shit.
His style. 5.
Style awkward. Give him a 5.
His resume.
5.
1.
Resumes are kind of overrated in the sport of boxing.
I can't even tell you. His
What?
resume is good, I guess.
His heart,
0. I give him a 9. He got heart.
trash talking,
-1,
I give him a 2. He's terrible.
defense,
a 7,
6.
ring eye.
Okay. So yeah, I want to just point out, if those that are watching the Fun Truck Show, you can see their cheekbones around their jawline be more defined. That's the sign of the weight the last couple pounds here. Something that I definitely noticed today, says the guy with shitty resumes. Yeah, and then now lastly, I want to talk about what they rated each other ultimately at the end. There was respect at the beginning, and I think they started to play around with the rating game here. Chin. Why did Teal rate Shakur a 3? Resumes
Gym-
are not over.
There's
resumes
gym
are not
stories.
overrated. Oh, gym stories. Who got the best of Shakur? Kevin Johnson? Is that guy? Like, I think I remember seeing some sparring footage of Kevin Johnson. Mo?
Oh, the one that he was posting his jab up like. You know what? There is a lot of gym stories about Keyshawn being really chinny.
Okay, ring IQ. Tio gets a 7. He gets a 7 from Shakur. Is that right? Yeah. Heart. So Tio rated Shakur's heart a 0, and Shakur rated him a 9. And trash talk, Shakur -1. That's so funny.
I mean, the hard thing is it's hard to quantify that for Shakur, but the reason is because you haven't seen him like in an all-out war. You know what I mean? So we don't know what he's gonna do when his back is pressed. It's pressed. So we'll see.
Imagine having to lose weight, just being hungry all day, and then you're getting asked these stupid ass questions for media. Yeah, that's what professional fighters have to do. They have to not only perform on Saturday night through the nerves, they have to get through the week of scrutiny and media. In order to get paid out your full contract, you have to do these media obligations.
Now you said, right? You said that you noticed that Shakur looks like more sunken in that video, right? In this video,
In another
right?
video that I seen, I think this might have been recorded. Yeah, this is today.
This was today.
Yeah.
Now this was today also. Right here, I put in the chat.
Okay.
Now you're gonna this man has got to cut a lot of weight still.
Shakur has a lot of weight to cut.
Yep, he bulked up, bro. He bulked up, and that's no bueno.
Damn, this is insight only on the Fun Truck Show. We're giving it to you here first. Shakur Stevenson. Oh, okay. This is today?
Yep.
He's in shape.
Oh, he's in shape. But that's not 140 pounds in shape.
No, not now. Not yet.
He's swole, bro. He is swole.
There's no way you can go back down to 35 unless he has that body type where he could lose.
Well, it'll take him time to lose it all out. You know what I mean? Because he has to reduce the calories to reduce that muscle mass. But
that's crazy. Look at this comment. He looking a bit chubbish, not gonna lie. What the fuck?
It's not chubby. It's just that he that's not 140 pounds.
No, but
let me see. Let me show you, Tio.
There's certain fighters that have like a styrofoam type of build, where they're like, they look really big, but they weigh like it's styrofoam. It looks big, but doesn't weigh much.
He's got a lot of water weight, man. There's a lot of muscle mass on this kid. His VO2 max, I don't know how good is it going to be for this fight. I don't know if this guy's going to gas out in the late rounds if it's a high-paced fight. And then cutting all this weight and then having to do, that's not bueno. Let me see if I can get Tio today. They showed him.
I'm going to try to put up a poll in the chat here. See if I can do that.
Man, why did Yayan drop off when I came here, man?
He said he had to go.
Mm.
But we're having a good show. Gomez, what's going on? Let's go, Teofimo Lopez. Gomez is
Teo guy.
we're
Teo
pulling
guy,
for
at least for
Teo.
this fight.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me see if I
Let's
can find
go.
Teo's.
That was good news hearing Devin Haney wants the winner of the fight.
He ain't
Either
gonna
way,
get Shakur. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm betting
Teo's more in
$100
line.
money line. Let's go. Cash out.
Let me, man, where you see they're not even they don't even they're not even promoting Teo for this shit. This is what's crazy to me.
It's making it tough to find some content. Yeah.
You know, like they did that. Like what I showed you, they did the same for Teo. But
Canelo Crawford, I feel like that entire week we were just getting bombarded with media. Just like they had videos saved and loaded. Everyone like and share and subscribe. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it, Gomez.
Where is it? I want to show you Teo how he looks, so you could compare it to what we just saw with. Is it on Instagram? Like what the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to pull this up here. Conor Benn. I'm not sure if I want to give him too much attention here, but he admits he'd rather watch Jake Paul than Devin Haney. I think Garcia will be fun. I think Rolly will be fun. I think Haney's a great fighter. Don't make no mistakes about it. I just don't tune in to watch him. I'd rather watch Jake Paul fight. I don't necessarily agree with that. I'd rather watch Devin Haney fight. I mean, that's such a stupid take, but I get what he's trying to do. He is a star. I mean, that's an easy paycheck too for Devin Haney and Shakur. Take that fight. Would you like to see that fight with Teofimo and Conor Benn?
I think that's a good fight.
That's a punchable face, man. Conor Benn.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
I think Teo whoops his ass, bro. Because Conor Benn fucking is on his heels. He's not on the balls of his feet like Shakur is, where he's ready to jump back like a cat.
But he is menacing. He is menacing. You know what I mean? He does come to fight. He does come to fight.
And Shakur Teo would fucking fuck him up, bro. Would fuck him up. Like he would fuck him up way worse than Shakur. The thing about Shakur is like he's not going to be there to get hit, and if he is, the momentum's going to be shifting away from you. So you're going to catch him, you're going to graze him how like Duran hooked Leonard while he was kind of going away from him.
Yeah.
But if Conor Benn's standing in front of you, it's a different story. Like Teo's going to put him lights out. So
I got
surprised that you. Yeah, I'm pulling it up here. What's this?
This is now you can see how Teo looks today. We just saw Shakur.
Oh shit!
And his cheekbones were sunken in for Shakur, but his body looks like he still got to cut a lot of weight. Now here's Teo.
First of all, thank you, HLD, for always sending the stuff in the private chat. He's giving us a lot of boxing content to cover, so I know you're a fan through and through.
He'll be without his shirt momentarily. Now look at his body.
Lean machine.
It's he's on weight.
He's on weight already.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on weight.
Shakur
tomorrow is gonna be sweating, bro.
He's got to double the right hand up. That's what you do with the southpaw. Yeah. Ask a boxing trainer, what do you do when you fight a southpaw? Go to their left. Be on the outside of their foot.
Well, I'm not.
That's a true story. I swear to God. I'll think about it to this day. I was watching a fight with the boxing trainer. I'm asking some questions about how to face a southpaw. How do you beat a southpaw? And he just kind of points, and he goes like that. He's like, just go to your left, get your foot on the outside. And
I'm looking at this. Give me a second, there, fun check. Who?
Stacey McKinley in the Teofimo corner. Who's this? Who's Stacey McKinley?
I'm gonna get you the interview here in a second. But hey, did somebody try to hide Clarissa in the chat? What the fuck's going on?
No, we figured that out. Is this still happening?
I don't know. I just saw some. Yo, Josue, you can't. She's part of the community with Fun Truck. Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you can't. You gotta give. You can't give. Well, you gotta either establish rules or know who to give the wrenches to. I mean, you know, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I did
don't.
see that. Why did you hide her? So I'm not gonna get into it right now, but that's
Mo
good.
Brains on hitter though.
All right, Clarissa, if you're listening, sorry about that.
Say hello. Say hello to me, my love.
Clarissa, she called into to Marco's panel the other day. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, she just said like two words. She's like, I'm working. She's like,
Clarissa, ¿qué pasa? You gotta call in here, bro.
I know. I told her.
No,
I told her to call in when you're here.
No. I'm offended.
Uh,
What the hell? No,
I don't fuck with
no.
that Josue or Bobos. If you guys can't be timing out Clarissa, that's fucked up.
Yeah, look, I mean, I don't like Tanjiro, but I've been in the community long enough. You only time somebody out when you got some outrageous, either racist shit or over the top, grotesque offenses. But other than that, bro, leave it as it is, man. There's no need to time anybody out.
All right, I added Clarissa as a moderator, so she doesn't.
Okay.
She can't get timed out. All right.
Okay.
17 Fun Truckers, hit the like and subscribe. 3 days away. Drop your predictions in the comment. You got anything to say to HLD? Drop it in the comments.
Now you saw how Tio looked compared to Shakur. Shakur looks swole. And that's today.
Teofimo's looking lean.
Yeah, bro. He's there. Tio's gonna be so much faster than Shakur.
What are the odds that he comes out southpaw, or does he switch to southpaw in the fight? I don't know if his camera's reversed, but that right foot is forward. So Stacey McKinley, I'm gonna look him up. Gomez, we'll pull this up.
Oh, here, let me. I'll pull up the interview he did today. I watched it by my boy True School Sports. Good interview. Yeah, he'll let you use his shit. We'll just shout him out.
Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Saturday. I'm waking up early and clean, do what I have to do, make good food, drinks, rest. This is my life. Are you repeating what I said earlier? Gomez, that's what's up. I'm gonna watch your live stream. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you got this is what I would recommend for Saturday for you, Fun Truck. You're gonna have
boxing holiday.
You know, to have a nice thumbnail, word it nice, like Teofimo versus Shakur live commentary, and maybe another secondary thumbnail after the fight is over. Maybe you, depending how hot the channel is going. If it's got if you got a lot of views going on at the time, you don't have to change it. But if you want to change it, live reaction to the fights, and then you could have another, start another live. But here's McKinley, bro. He's the guy.
Gomez, I'm from California. I know you're from Merced. You need to go to Haro Bros Boxing Gym. All right, pulling this up here. Those that are listening, we got
just a shout out to True School Sports, Brandon Boricua.
All right,
great interview today.
True School Sports. I'm with the one and only. It's been a while, but it's great to have him back. Roosevelt, Stacey McKinley. Good to see you, Stacey.
Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you.
This is Teo's guy.
How's everybody?
Yeah, he's in his corner.
I know it's been a while.
You could go maybe go about 5 minutes into it, because he's gonna talk about stuff you're not gonna. He's got it. He's got it. Yeah, let's see here. Go a little bit back. Yeah, right there. Maybe.
Here, what we'll do is we'll take this down if you can find the timestamp.
No, yeah, the timestamp is right there. It's just about 5 minutes into it.
Okay.
That's when he starts talking about the teal. Let me see here. It's
he's got good insight. Gomez says that's the interview I saw.
Yeah, he's okay. Go to number 2 minute mark. Go to the 2 minute mark.
He's been trying to do
2 minute mark.
Huge fight. You had a post on Facebook I saw where you mentioned that because Shakur Stevenson's a southpaw and he likes to fight out of the shoulder rule a lot, that basically there's a lot of holes in his defense, which a lot of people would find surprising. And with you being from the Krong gym, you have a lot of experience dissecting those kind of styles. Could you speak more on that, or you know?
Well, a lot of people don't understand that the shoulder roll. The shoulder roll been around a long time. Eddie Futch and Jack Blackburn, Joe Lewis trainer, they brought it back. They brought their shoulder roll back to Detroit. So it's something that we know. It's something that we teach our kids. And basically, it was invented for right-handed fighters. It wasn't invented for left-handed fighters. If you notice, most kids did the shoulder roll are right-handers. But now you got Shakur, that's a left-hander, that's doing the shoulder roll. What he doesn't realize is when you left-hand and shoulder roll, you actually roll it right into the punches from a right-hander. They don't understand that. But with that being said, he done mastered it from a southpaw standpoint, and he's a very good fighter. And you know, I was talking with Roy Jones a couple of days ago, and I was laying in my bed and I was saying, okay, now what fight can I make a comparison to with my belief on this shoulder roll thing?
So I want to respond to that. The reason why a southpaw has an advantage with a right orthodox fighter is for that exact same reason that Stacey McKinley just said. When you're in a southpaw position and you shoulder roll, you're leading yourself into that right hand. But the same goes for the orthodox fighter. And naturally, when you're an orthodox fighter, the defensive tendencies that you make, you're dropping your head in the bucket. When you're exhausted, you result to some habits that your body is just used to. And slipping on the inside or crouching down is what you do when you get tired, or your body's just in this fight motion and you're naturally dropping your head into the bucket, which is in that area where you're lining yourself up for the southpaw's left hand. Same, but the reason why the southpaw has the advantage is because the southpaw spars so many right-handed orthodox fighters that you know where that head is going to be. And so what McKinley's pointing out here is that Shakur, they're both lining themselves up for the brick hand. Yeah, you often hear that the southpaw killer is the right hand. Linares, when he dropped Loma, was that right hand, sat him on his ass.
Yeah. Body shot, though.
Yeah, that body shot that put Linares down, that was brutal too. But it was the right hand that on like the forehead of Loma, that and right on the chin, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, southpaw kill is your right hand. Gomez says, I can't wait. Teofimo is going to show out. I understand Shakur's special, but Teofimo is just better. Shit. You and I both. So did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, he's got good insight here for the next 10 minutes, bro.
Shit, I want to listen to it, but I think the listeners
this is what we get. This is the insight of what Teofimo's corner is working on and what he has on Teo.
Okay, we'll cover
I think Bertha said is Bertha she, right? Is she? I don't know.
And he came up to Roy Jones and James Toney. And James Toney mastered the shoulder roll. But because of Jones, his style of boxing, it's not a traditional style of boxing. And if you look at his style and you look at Teofimo Lopez, his style is not that traditional. Now, he has some basic boxing skills to go along with his style, but he's very, very unpredictable. And it's just like Roy Jones was a very unpredictable fighter. You don't know basically what he's going to do. And so it proved that fight with Roy Jones and James Toney. James Toney mastered the shoulder roll, but the shoulder roll didn't do him any good against Roy Jones because the style of Roy Jones can fight. And he just totally fell apart. So he got knocked down and everything. Then he started trying to charge and fight like Joe Frazier against Roy Jones. So it's a very interesting fight that Teofimo has the same thing that Roy Jones has. And Teofimo can punch. You have to understand that he can punch. Shakur is a very, very good fighter. Don't get me wrong. Technically, he's a good fighter. But I don't think he has the heart. I don't think he's strong enough to withstand the power and the pressure that Teofimo is going to put on him. It'll be a different type of fight. You're not going to...
Woof! Does he have a chin? And it's going to be tested. It's 36 minutes of a boxing match. It's not an amateur bout. If this was an amateur bout, people are predicting the fight as if it were an amateur bout. Like if Shakur was going to wash Teo. That's not the case, man. This is 36 minutes of professional boxing with little gloves. Shakur is going to get his chin tested.
I agree. I agree. And his Teo speed. It really comes down to, are we going to see a run around or not? That's what worries me as far as wanting to see a good fight. I don't want to see another repeat of a De Los Santos or Nakatilia fight. I don't want to see that shit, bro. I hope not. I hope this motherfucker not making me waste all this for a bullshit ass fight. You know what I mean? And I hope not. I want to see an Artem fight. I want to see, and it doesn't have to be 100% of the Zepeda fight, but it's got to be somewhat that you giving us a fight. You know, and then, hey, if you beat this guy's ass, beat his ass. Make yourself the better champion. He's got a lot to say, man. He gets into
he's got great insight. No, yeah. No, I love this sort of perspective from a coach. Absolutely, I can't get enough. Like, he's dropping a lot of knowledge here.
Don't sit back and wait. You know, we understand that, and I hope he go to the ropes. If he go to the ropes, that's where we plan to leave him, on the ropes.
Whoa, you're getting the game plan from Teo's corner here.
You know, there's no rope-a-dope. It's not rope-a-dope he's trying to do. He's been trying to do.
The thing is, when you have somebody on the ropes, you know, like when Shakur leans back on the ropes, you know, like these fighters do.
Ali did that.
No, yeah, he did, but he was much taller. The thing is, like, which punch is Teo gonna land while he's on the ropes? The hook, the uppercut, the body shot, the body. If someone's pulling away from you like this,
the body's gonna be hard, because if you see what Shakur does, he cross arms his right hand over his ribs, and then he has his left hand on a 90 degree up, right? So then he just starts using his shoulder side to side. So what Teo needs to do, he needs to do like a corkscrew right hand coming over the top, kind of like you're trying to pile drive a right hand over the top. Go ahead. He's gonna get into Teo's side.
Watch a little bit more.
And all this type of thing, but you'll find out this will be a very difficult fight for him, but it's going to be an exciting fight for the fans and everybody.
You mentioned two great fighters, Stacey. You mentioned Roy Jones Jr. and then you mentioned Floyd Mayweather. So a lot of the detractors may say, well, Teofimo Lopez, he's not as gifted, he's not as talented as Roy Jones. He's no Roy Jones. So how could you say it's like Roy Jones versus James Toney? And then with Shakur, a lot of people say that he's the best defensive fighter in boxing. He gets a lot of Mayweather comparisons. What do you think about maybe those things, Stacey?
Well, if you want to make a comparison, I'm not making a comparison in terms of who's the best. That Teofimo is as good as Roy Jones. I said he's not as good as Roy Jones, but he's good enough. He's 75% of Roy Jones, and he's 75% of Roy Jones from the standpoint he's very creative. He's very creative and he's very athletic. A lot of people don't understand this kid is super athletic. So his mindset is he create as he goes, just like Roy Jones. Now you talk about Shakur.
Create as you go. That's the style. You know, he'll take what you give him and he'll make something of it.
He'll make arroz con gandules, lasagna, or tacos.
Okay, let's go back to a fight that I had. James Toney. One time I started him out when he was about 12 or 13 years old. Okay, we fought Samuel Peters. We fought Samuel Peters for the heavyweight title elimination, and I was training Samuel Peters at the time. And I told James, I said, just like I taught you, I can break you. The shoulder roll ain't gonna work on us, and it did not work on him. We knocked him down with a jab and everything. So it's a way to unfold all of this shoulder roll stuff. Shakur is good with it, but he's not as good as he's no Floyd Mayweather. By no means is he Floyd Mayweather. He hasn't fought anybody. Now, if he win this fight, then you can say, okay, he's getting there, but he's not there yet.
Okay. Teofimo, I would say, is definitely the most athletic fighter he's fought to date. How do you think Shakur is going to respond to somebody as athletic as Teofimo Lopez in the ring?
Well, I think he's gonna try to figure him out. He think that he's gonna be able to sit back and think and pot shot and think like this on his turn, but it won't be like that. He won't have time. There won't be enough time between thinking and actually reacting because he's a good counterpuncher.
Has this guy always been with part of Shakur's camp?
No, he's been part of Teo's camp.
I'm sorry, Teo's camp.
He's been on and off, but he's been in the last. He's been there now for a minute. They known each other for a good while. You could ask Lonnie B too.
For sure. No, I like what I'm hearing. The same way that you can make someone is the same way you can break someone. That's what I think all the time when I'm training my fighters or am coaching. Like, I look at your style and I look at it, what style can defeat you? You know, what is your sort of weakness defensively? And this guy is saying that the shoulder roll from the southpaw position has, and Shakur Stevenson makes defensive mistakes. Can Teo exploit them? What I think he can, man. Them being the same size is what's giving me so much trust. If like Shakur was 2 inches taller, even just 2 inches taller, then I think that it would be really difficult. But the fact that they're the same size is what's like, yeah, that's what it's for me. That's the X factor. They're the exact same size. Having to punch up is hard, man. Like, I know that they say size don't matter, but punching up is difficult when you have someone that's tall as shit or someone that can come down good on their jab, like a Paul Williams. But yeah, that's the X factor. Them being the same size.
He talks here in a minute about Teo's psyche and what and how he meshed on a different level with Teo, training Teo than any other fighter he's had.
But the counterpunch and all this stuff is going to be taken away from him. It's not going to be there because he's fighting a kid that's busy and can punch from all angles. You don't know what Teofimo may do. I'll give you another example. Vernon Forrest and Roy Jones. At the time, Vernon Forrest was pound for pound. He and Roy Jones pound for pound the best in the world. And I had a fighter by the name of Ricardo Mariota, the Matador. Okay, Don King called me to train him. Now, I told Don King that Vernon Forrest's skill level is high. I said, but he can't beat the Matador because the Matador is unpredictable in the ring and he can punch. And we all remember that fight, those two fights that made beat him. So you got to look at the styles. And this kid's style, Teofimo's style is very difficult. It's very difficult to figure out. And it's some of the things that we worked on, he and his father and I worked on, that's going to really, really take him to another level. I figured, well, my little input that I have into the fight should give him an extra 10 to 15%. So his conditioning, his athletic ability is unbelievable. He's a non-stop worker. You can see it in his rope skipping. His ability to slip back. I got him on a slip bag. I've never seen a fighter slip back like that. Mike Tyson was good at it, but he wasn't good as Teofimo. Really? Rope skipping, you look at his rope skipping, you're looking at Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Robinson. There's none other better than that. So you look at the skill level that he has.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of praise from your coach. That's what you love to hear.
He's an old school dude, bro. He's been around the block for a minute.
Mo says Zepeda did his best work to Shakur's body when he was laying on the rope. Zepeda has no power. Shakur knew that. That's why he stood in the pocket.
I think he was able to take advantage more on leaning on the ropes and defending himself that way.
Body, head. Chop that tree.
Zepeda didn't know how to go over the top with his right. Well, no, he's a lefty too, right? Forgot about that.
Yeah, Zepeda was a southpaw.
He's a southpaw too. But he needed to come over the top on Shakur's left side and bury that left hand over the top on him. He didn't do that. Did it maybe about 3 times that I remember watching the fight. Now, this guy at the end of this interview, it gives a long interview because then in the middle talks about other stuff, other fighters. But right here, he starts talking about the psyche and
Lopez or Shakur Stevenson. Stacey, do they remind you of maybe any of the guys that you came across during your days at the Kronk gym?
Well, it's Teofimo. Teofimo, I would say he's a lot different than anybody I've seen at the Kronk gym. And I know all of them, from the little kids, from most of the little kids on up. The difference right now in the Kronk fighters and today's fighters, okay, they are not punching straight through with punches. That's like you have a lot of knockouts. You don't have a lot of knockouts today in today's young fighters because they're not fighting through their punches. They're not punching through a person. So what we were doing in Detroit, we had more or less the Joe Louis and the Joe Louis style. Where these guys is punching and they're punching with weight and they're turning their weight and then punches and setting up for shots. But they're not doing that now. So Teofimo has some of that. I kind of put some of that punching in him so he can sit down with his punches. Yeah, he can punch already, but I kind of put some of that Detroit thing back in him to sit down at certain times. So with that being said, he has a little of it, the Kronk thing. I would say Shakur, in terms of maybe Anthony Jones was a good little boxer, had fast hands, not no big puncher. and have fast hands. So I can say, yeah, he kind of.
It is, Stacey. I know a lot of people that are very pro Shakur going to this fight. The one fight from Teo that they pointed to is the Jermaine Ortiz fight. I don't know if you've seen that fight, but Jermaine Ortiz, slick boxer. He can switch it a little bit. He boxed the whole fight in the southpaw stance and was circling the ring. Teofimo had a hard time, setting up his punches to really sustain his offense. So it was a close fight. There was lack of adjustments. You're saying this fight that he's gonna.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check this. This is really good insight, but I think I'll chop it up here with you for the last 20 minutes. It's gonna be a short
claro.
today.
You know what he ends up saying just later on is just the psyche part, and then at the very end he's talking about the jabs, and he's like, look, most fighters have maybe just one or two type of jabs, but his opinion, Teo's got 4 to 5 different types of jabs and different velocities to his jabs.
Let's go, Teofimo. We need you to do it for all of the underdogs. We need you to do it so people could put some respect on your name.
I don't think that's even gonna happen. I think it's very tribal,
and that's okay. It doesn't matter to me. Like,
whether and Teal doesn't care about that either.
You're gonna have haters, right? When you're successful, you're gonna have haters, but what you can do is you can shut everybody up. You can beat Shakur, and if you outbox him, even I think that will be better to see than an actual knockout. Imagine that if Teofimo wins a boxing match, 7-5. Whoa, that could totally happen.
Give me the knockout.
Give me the knockout.
I mean, I like both of them, but I want Teal stops him, and goes to the ropes, and does the Roberto Duran and jiggle his nuts to Terrence Crawford and say, "Motherfucker, you want some of this?" I want to see that. Here's a picture right here. I just put in the thing. You can see a Tank. Somebody was able to take a picture of him getting arrested.
Tank getting arrested. Wow.
Yeah.
Teo, you need to do it. You can do it, Teo. We believe in you. I got $20 on the line.
Bond said at only 16,000. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But anyway, you can take that down there.
Here, drop your comments in the chat.
Any more?
Boxing Super Bowl, bro. Boxing Super Bowl.
Well, we got tomorrow's press conference. It's tomorrow at what time is it gonna be at? 2:00, I think it is. Maybe 1:00 Eastern time for you. It's about 11:00 a.m. It's gonna be on the DAZN and Ring Magazine, so I think you could tune into either one of those two channels.
Oh yeah, I'll be tuned in. Don't get sick, Teo. Don't get sick. The fact that I want them in tip-top shape. Tip-top shape.
No, man, expect it to be a good fight, man. I do.
Calling, what's it called? The respect that you've seen between Senior and Shakur's trainer. Love to see that in the hallway, in the hotel.
They were throwing jabs at each other, though, man. That's what they were doing.
Of course, it's a fight. At the end of the day, there's bullshit talking that's going to happen, but it's not a heated rivalry.
No, not yet. Not yet. Well, Teo, you heard no. What you saw? Did you see what Teo said about it?
He was like, he said, "Don't
try to be my buddy,
buddy this weekend. We have a fight." He's trying to show him. But I think what you said about Shakur not digging his own grave, the reason why he's showing much respect is that if it doesn't go his way, there's going to be a lot of things that turn out to bite him. But yeah, man, a lot of boxers usually talk more shit.
So, well, I know Shakur does. He's very disrespectful, and he hasn't been in this one.
Being a 3-1 favorite, why would you not touch it?
Normally he is, but hey, when
you can get hit, you can get hit something that you don't see coming. It's going to be the hook or the uppercut.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. That is going to be
because Teo breaks bunch of rules. One of the rules that he breaks is by leading with an uppercut. That guy will be in his stance and he'll just shoot the right uppercut. But the thing is that he ties that along with his feet, his timing, his boxing IQ, and his speed. You know, and he has his hands real low too, so the punches come from different angles. I haven't seen Teo with his high guard, and that's another thing that I'm going to be looking forward to. So this is some fun truck insight. Like as soon as the bell rings, I'm going to be looking to see if Teo comes out with a guard up or if he comes out into shoulder roll.
Now you did hear. I don't know if you've seen it. There's one of these interviews that Teo's like, "What are we gonna, bro? I'm gonna bring the pain. I'm gonna hurt this kid. I'm coming to hurt."
I hope so.
And so then because you cut it out in the interview we were watching with McKinley, he's getting that from him because he's from the Crunk Gym. See, I mean, he's a product from the Crunk Gym, and so that's what they about. And so that's Teo's emulating exactly what his coach is saying. We're gonna bring the hurt to Shakur. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I just wish they did a better promotion. I'm still stuck on that because you want it to be a little bit more bravado, and whatnot. But tomorrow's closed off, and it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit.
HLD, are you packing your bags? Are you ready for New York?
I may be in New York now. Who knows?
Hey.
But
there's a bunch of the Joy of Boxing, CT, Washington, and you. That's 4 people that I know that are going to the fight.
No, there's a lot of people, man. And as you've seen, well, no, except for Washington. Washington is a Shakur fan, so he right? Yeah, Washington's a Shakur fan.
Washington's
he's a Shakur.
Shout out Washington if you're listening.
Yeah. He's the first guy he's the first Shakur fan that I know that is going to the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, and I've been a fan. I don't know nobody else that I like. Everybody else is either involved in the game.
Crowd. Sometimes having a pro Teo crowd, if they're reacting to a lot of what Teo's landing or kind of landing, the judges will side with it in the opposite direction. Does that make any sense? Yeah. So if like during a Canelo fight, if he's getting all the oohs and ahs, a judge, it's just psychologically like a judge is like, oh, these people are chanting for everything that is kind of landing and it's not landing, but I'm watching it here and these people are making this noise, so they'll just give it to the other guy. You see that happen all the time in amateur bouts where it's
Elliot from ES News, Ellie, he's over in New York. He's following Teo for his last workout in the gym.
Is that right now?
Yeah. He followed
reporting.
Yeah,
that dude. He's got great exclusive. He must live at Robert Garcia's boxing gym. That dude probably has a bed there.
Yeah, he gets a lot of bad rap and shit, and but he brings in a lot of content, a lot of exclusivity. He's more just a content creator than a reporter. He's just bringing you things that nobody else is giving. Like right now, the only one following Teo, I think, is going to be him. I don't even know if Punch Junk is over there following him. Hit him up probably, but yo, man. But we got. Hey, is Shakur gonna make weight?
Is he gonna make weight?
Is he gonna pull? Is he gonna pull?
I'm not gonna lie, HLD. I think Teo is looking like a little bit. I can see his cheekbones a little bit more. I don't know if it was the glistening of like his face or something, but I saw Teo maybe sucked in a little bit.
Teo's on weight. Shakur's
on weight already.
Shakur's not in weight. That's what I'm saying. Shakur looks like
he's going up in weight. He's going up in weight.
But no, bro. These guys are all weight bullies, bro. He's got to cut weight right now. And and it looks like he's got to cut like 10 pounds at least. At least. Hey, don't be surprised if he pulls a Ryan Garcia. Don't be surprised if he pulls a Keyshawn Davis, since he doesn't want to stay at 140, right, or whatever. I don't know, whatever the excuse he may come up with, just to get an advantage. I wouldn't be surprised. He's done it before. He did it at 130.
I'm
never
pulling up the
know.
Ring Magazine's X. Yeah, I appreciate you always sending the shit in the private chat. Like, thank you, HLD.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta set up an X account or something so I could just drop shit for you. You can just watch
Yeah, you're
yourself
right.
and decide what you want to,
Yeah.
and
That's
you
right.
know,
How do we do that?
whenever
We'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah, man. And I think yo te mando cosas, man, through the DMs, bro, and that's it. Hey, check this out. Here's that. And it's not all about Teo. It's about anything and everything. But for this week, it is
everything. But it's got to be about boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the fun truck show. And anyone's welcome as long as you come with respect. It's been a good stream so far. I think I'm going to wrap it up here just under 2 hours. HLD, appreciate you.
Hey, man, good deal, man. Good deal. You got to be consistent, man. Hermanito, man, te me cuida, bro. Thanks for having me out, buddy. Everybody hit the like and subscribe.
Wait. Yeah, HLD, before you go. So tomorrow you're going to be around? Are you busy? When are you heading out officially? You might be in New York right now. Okay, we don't need to answer that. But all right, jump on. You're welcome to jump on. I think.
But you're gonna be on tomorrow. You're gonna be on tomorrow.
Definitely Friday, the Friday before the fight too. So if you got any time,
okay, man,
5-10 minutes, let's go.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, set up something so I can send you shit if we need to, man. Yeah. All right, ahí hablamos, hermanito.
Okay, peace out, HLD. So, fire stream, everybody. Fire stream. Sometimes I walk away from doing these talks and I feel good. This one, 2 hours straight boxing content. We made something of nothing. There was not much to talk about other than the 3 and 6 minute interviews that we got. This is better. Yeah, that's way better. And I appreciate everybody in the comments who supported the channel. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. We're going to be going live on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Most likely we'll be watching the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson massacre. Josue Yayan, Mo Brains, of course, Angry Grouch. Anyone else in the comment? Make sure to hit the like. CT was in here for a minute. Gomez, of course. Gomez. How can I forget? Call me Pope. Call me MPO. Now I think I understand that username. Sorry, bro. Sorry about that, bro. John Sun Islands, or that's cool. Brian Henderson. New names. Love to see it. Clarissa, I'm sorry you got timed out. Clarissa, I'm sorry you got timed out, and I need to talk to Josue and see what that was about with Bobos and Josue. I don't appreciate people getting timed out. CT. Bulbos. Gotta have a chat, brother. Dwayne, little bro. Dwayne is officially the little bro. Angry Grouch, #1 supporter. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hit the like. Hit the sub on the way out. Adios, familia.